when we want to do some rituals and pujas, or when the Lama gives us instructions, or the Lama gives us certain practices to do, if we do it, some of us have tremendous effect. Some of us have immediate effect. Some of us keep doing it and don't have effect. The effect comes from one's confidence in one's Lama. A, confidence in the 3 jewels. B, C, holding one's refuge vows very clearly. The reason for that is it collects the merit for whatever you want to accomplish to be accomplished. If one doesn't have confidence in a Lama or doesn't follow the instructions of a Lama, always flip back and forth or selective, I want to do this, I don't want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, then the rituals also come out like that. This is what's taught in the Tantras, this is what's taught by my guru. Especially in health cases, such as the medicine Buddha. It says, the first thing it says in divination is, all gurus say this, the first thing is, if you're going to engage in medicine Buddha practice, especially in medicine Buddha rituals, you must have full confidence in one's Lama, especially in the medicine Buddha Tantras. So therefore, rituals and certain things can be done due to one's confidence in one's Lama, in the 3 jewels, and holding one's refuge vows. Some say, I don't have refuge vows. No, but whether we have refuge vows or not, they're not something weird or strange. If we follow them as we had them until we receive them, the effect will be very good also. All right? And rituals, how long and short they are, is dependent on the student. Some students' karma is very strong, so long, extensive rituals needed. Some is very short. Some is very short. Sometimes obstacles can be destroyed when one just thinks about one's Lama and has confidence and faith. The obstacles will be destroyed. This was told to me by many of my Lamas. Okay? I had an idea, and this is just to put in your minds, plant some seeds for the future. When or what or how or when maybe I do or not is dependent on the people, depending on the situation. I often say I'm going to teach this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Whether I do or not is not dependent on me. It's dependent on the people receiving it. So there's a special form of Avalokiteshvara. Avalokiteshvara is a Sanskrit name for, it means one who sees everyone's suffering. And this form of Avalokiteshvara is called Ngesung Kundrol. And he sits in a royal ease, holding a mala like this. And his hand here is in the back. This one holds the stem of a lotus, and the lotus opens up next to his ears. And he sits here with his hand holding the lotus like this, and this one mala holding like that. And he's in the pose of royal ease, one face and 2 arms. Very soft, very gentle, very beautiful. Shawaki pa. Holding, wearing a deer skin here, symbolic, all right? And he's in a pose of royal ease like this, very relaxed. Then on this left side, your left side, his right side, is the mother goddess, Queen Tara. Then on his left side, or your right, is the goddess Fierce Ekazati, black form and dark, with her breasts hanging down and holding a Vajragini's chopper knife, and here holding a kapala or a skull cup, and in full fierce ferocity looking at you with fangs and 3 eyes, like this. So this comes as a triad. We call that Chenrezig Ngesung Kunju Tsokor Sum. Tsokor means, Tso means the main one. Kor Sum is 2, 3. The 3, they come together. So this form of Ngesung Kundrol, this form of Avalokiteshvara is called Ngesung Kundrol. And I received this initiation from His Holiness Kepje Song Rinpoche already. This initiation is very, very beneficial because it gives you 3 in 1, which means the mantra for Tara is a little bit different than normal. And you have Ekazati's mantra, you have Tara's mantra, and you have Avalokiteshvara's mantra. And you focus on Avalokiteshvara along with the 2 other mantras, and the sadhana is quite short and quite easy. And what happens is this, if you have some special wishes you wish to accomplish, you can invoke about Tara more. If you have very fierce obstacles and difficulties, you can invoke on Ekazati. Okay, but mainly it's Avalokiteshvara. One time in Seramban, I was staying there for about a month giving Dharma teachings. So I was invited to a Chinese Dharma center there, and the head was a nun, and their origins are from Taiwan. So the nun was staying in the house, in the Dharma center, and she was staying upstairs, and every single day, at night when she tried to sleep, somebody or something opened the door and would touch her. All the time. It wouldn't molest her, but it would touch her. And it went on every single night, nonstop. And it went on for months and months. And when you talk to her, she came to see me through my friend. When you talk to her, you don't get a feeling that she's trying to show you or tell you or want to feel anything extraordinary because she was very shy, she was very embarrassed, and she didn't want to talk about it. And you can see she's very harassed. She had very big dark eye circles under her eyes. And it's the kind of eye circles, it's not a natural eye circles that some people have. Hers is, you can see she hasn't slept. And her eyes were glassy, meaning she looked very tired. And you can see her overall countenance was very, very tired and exhausted. And she had a very punishing schedule to carry on Dharma activities during the day, meaning she pushed herself. And at night, she just couldn't sleep. She dared not tell any of this to her students and disciples because it's a big center. And she only told to a few close ones. And she had gone to see a few people, and the problem kept persisting and persisting and persisting. So she came to me as to see what can be done. So divination came out that she should practice Ekazati. That's her affinity. So I had no choice. I had to have my people prepare an initiation just for her, because she's a Dharma leader, and she does a lot of Dharma work. So her healing is very, very necessary. So we had hours and hours of tormas done and rituals done. Then I had to do self-initiation, which took many hours, and then give her initiation, which took another 5-6 hours. So she received this initiation. She went back, and I was told a couple of weeks later, she has no more problems. And that's been about 5-6 years. She's in KL now. Until now, no more problems. None at all. So this initiation is quite powerful and quite excellent, and it involves taking the Bodhisattva vows. Prior to taking Bodhisattva vows, one should take the refuge vows from one's guru. One have to take the refuge vows. Without the refuge vows, the Bodhisattva vows cannot be given, because it's one of the non-creative tantras. It doesn't require tantric commitments or attending Tsok or doing Tsok. This initiation, and the focus is on Avalokiteshvara. So the specialty of this practice is this: Avalokiteshvara Ngesung Kundrol. Ngesung means the 3 lower realms. Kundrol means one who takes you from the 3 lower realms. So if one receives this initiation, does hold the commitments to, number 3, recites Om Mani Padme Hum 1 round every single day on the mala without break, then it is assured, according to Khyentse Saramji, that when one passes away, no matter how bad one's karma has been, one will not take rebirth in the 3 lower realms at all. So even in this life, you have done many negative actions, many negative actions, schismatic actions. That when you die, you're supposed to take rebirth in the 3 lower realms. By the power of this Tantra, by the power of this practice, you will not take rebirth in the 3 lower realms. You will not receive signs of it. Even beforehand, you won't receive of it in dreams. You're even going to go to the 3 lower realms. None at all. So what happens is you take rebirth again in a higher realm, such as human or gods or demigods, but preferably human, and you'll be able to meet a teacher. You'll be able to meet someone who can teach you how to purify your karma, how to do your practice, and go from there. It's like someone who's supposed to go to jail, and they really regret, and they've been exempted by a mayor or a minister and a special dispensation, and they don't have to go to jail. They do community work, and they, in fact, instead of doing community work, they maybe even open up something to help the poor, like soup kitchens, and they go beyond what they're supposed to do, and because they regret so much, they repay society back for what they have done. It's likened to something like that. So therefore, I was thinking to myself that we have elder members in our center, perhaps above 60. And for elder members to do a lot of prostrations and mandala offerings and water offerings, it might be difficult, not because they're lazy, but because physically sometimes unable to. So I thought in the future, I will check the time and place. I'm thinking about conferring this initiation to elder people, just for them, so that they can engage in this practice, and they can engage in this meditation, and they can engage in this retreat. Why? We need to take care of all types of people that come to our center. And for elder people, with the deepest respect to all of them, if they do this practice very well, it encompasses all the practices. It encompasses. So what happens is it will be very effective for them. And when they pass away, they will be rest assured that they will take rebirth in a good place. A. B. I will be very happy that I have done my duty for all the help and services they have done. Death is an imminent part of life, nothing to avoid, nothing to not talk about. It's something to talk about. The usual scheme of life is older people pass away first, younger later. That's the usual scheme, but it doesn't always work out that way. In any case, I was thinking that would be a very good practice. And some of us have, maybe some of us, our yidams is already, example like Tara or Zambala or whatever, doesn't matter. 1 round of Om Mani Padme Hum a day is very easy. That's one. Number 2, doing a retreat of Avalokiteshvara is beautiful. It's pleasant, it's beautiful, it's easy, it's simple. To receive this initiation, I'm going to make some requirements for the person, and I'll let you guys know in the future when I feel that everybody's ready. And also cooperation from the people who wish to receive the initiation. Receive the initiation is not, oh, there's an initiation, I run to it. It's how you act the many months before the initiation, the many years. So if many years you've been doubting your Lama, if many months you've been doubting your Lama, you doubt, when the Lama gives instruction, no, you fight, then it's no use you get the initiation. Why? You'll definitely break your vows. Why would you break your vows? If the Lama gives you simple instructions and you find it difficult to carry out and you fight and you cry, you get angry and you shout, why? If he gives you refuge vows, you definitely cannot hold it. Definitely cannot hold it. What instructions the Lama might give you is just for 1 day or 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, just something small. That one cannot carry out how to carry out holding Bodhisattva vows your whole life. So to receive this, one has to be very cooperative with the Lama, and I'll tell you why. In my case, I am very stingy on giving initiations. Very stingy. And the older students know why. I'm very careful and very stingy. I do not commit to a student. Students run around thinking, it's my choice when I become Rinpoche student or take refuge or whatever. No, it's not your choice. It's my choice. It's my choice. Why is it my choice? I have something to offer you. You have nothing to offer me. Simple as that. So therefore, it is my choice when I accept you or when I take you. And when I do, I will take care of you. I will send you messages. I will guide you. I will send you things to read. I will engage you in practices. I will engage you in practices. I will do divinations for you from time to time to protect you. I will watch you until I am dead. Whether there's 1,000 of you or one of you or 100 of you, my awareness for students will never wane. I will forget certain things, but not students, not people's spirituality. So if I accept you as my student, if I accept you as a student, my student means someone who kowtows to me? No. Student means someone who has confidence and I can pour the teachings into their mind and help them. That's to me what a student is. So someone like that, I will take care of them. I will take care. I will not let them go. They can let me go, but I will not let them go. Why? My commitment in life is Dharma, nothing else. Nothing else. So therefore, some people say, oh, can I take refuge? Or some people say, can I be a student? I say, yeah, okay, no problem. Doesn't mean I've accepted them. Let me make it very clear. I have everything to offer you. Everything. As simple as that. So if you wish to receive it, I need compliance. Compliance. To be a slave? No. Toward the practices. Compliance. Very important. Okay? So if we're going to study in school, we need to comply to our teacher. If we're going to learn a trade, woodworking, carpentry, we need to comply to a teacher. Compliance is nothing new in Buddhism. It is a human factor in learning. So if I have people that always says no or cannot or make up conditions or make it very difficult, it doesn't disappoint me or make me upset. I just think, oh, it's going to be very hard to give them information, very hard to pass the Dharma to them, very hard to do things for them. People who are very difficult for Dharma always have difficulty in their lives. Why do they have difficulty in their lives? Because difficulty is difficulty. They create it. Simple as that. They create it. Okay? So therefore, I would like to offer older members of our center, this initiation in the future. Future can be 1 year, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. Don't know. It'll depend on all of you. Depend on what? I'll just watch and feel. I'm a spontaneous type. When I feel it's ready, I just say, ready. I don't like to plan. Because why? Can your mind plan when you will transform? Can your mind plan when you will comply? Can your mind plan? If you can't plan, I can't plan. I'm not like other lamas and other centers with deep respect. I just show up once a year, twice a year, and do big ceremonies, big initiations, and disappear, and you never hear from me in between. And also, I don't explain the vows, I don't explain the practices, but it's very grand. Rent big halls, big tankas, big thrones, big music, big advertisement, and newspapers and flyers, and His Eminence, His Holiness, His this, His everything la. No, I don't do things like that. Why? I'm not here as a business. I'm not here to raise business for my center. I'm not here to make business from my center, for my center, or from my center. That's why I am very stingy. That's why I don't let my students set up big halls and big advertisements all over. I can. Don't you think if I'm advertising, people come see me, they'd like me? Of course they'd like me. Why do they like me? Let me not show off again. Let you guys can figure it out. But I don't do that. I don't advertise. I don't put in the papers. I don't like all that. Why? Oh, Rinpoche is giving this teaching, giving this initiation, at this date, blah, at this hall, blah, blah, blah. I don't like all that. Why? Many reasons. So, I don't do things like that, and I don't feel comfortable. Maybe in the future it will be different when people's minds are different, but not now. Why? As I said, the center is not for business and to make business. Definitely not. And people who want to come, they come. People who don't want to come, I will do my best to help them to come and to assist them. If they still don't have the merits to come, there's nothing I can do. But I will definitely try. So therefore, when I accept a student, I will take care of them. I will not let them go. As simple as that. I combine Dharma with human care. So, some people receive rituals or practices or meditations from me, and they do it, they get some effects, some don't get any effect. Why is it some people get effect and some people don't get effect? Either the ritual is wrong, or the person receiving it is not following the requirements. So we should think. We should think. Either the Lama is wrong, the tradition is wrong, or the person receiving it is not following all the requirements. So therefore, they don't get the full results. Have to think like that very carefully. Okay?